Hey all, this is Dave Brum from Pro Website Creators, and I wanted to give you a little presentation given everything that's going on in the world right now with COVID-19 to give you some ideas on how you can take full advantage of opportunities in tough financial times. All right, so let me get myself out of the way and let's get going here. So one of the first things to do is we just all want to stay calm. There's just so much panic going on in the world, and you don't want to panic in your business as well. I think that's kind of obvious, but you want to follow accurate information. Don't listen to the news media. Refer to some great websites as far as the information goes that you want to follow. So, for example, CDC guidelines. There's a great site right here for the CDC. Just you can do a Google search. Make sure you go onto the CDC though. Now that gives you general information, and one of the most important things though that you can do is go to your local health agency or a Department of Education that's in your county. So the example that we've got here right now is the Orange County Department of Education. That's where I live. And they will give you guidelines based upon what's going on more in your county as far as the spread and what to do, etc. There's a lot of overreaction that's going on, and I guess people would rather be safe than sorry, but really follow those guidelines. I've been keeping up a lot with it just because my wife works for a nonprofit and they do a lot of events, and so we've been talking a lot about that in our household the last week or so. Okay, and here's a couple of other tips that I found helpful that you may not hear. One is air dry your hands. So don't necessarily use a paper towel in the bathroom or whatever, and they may not have some of those air blowers, but just air dry your hands. Don't wipe them on anything else. But if there is a paper towel there, you could use it to open the doors when you're in public restrooms. So that way you're not washing your hands, getting them nice and clean, and then contacting a door handle that a bunch of other people have open. All right, so that's just a couple of quick tips. Now, there's going to be some ideas for you that I'm going to come up with here that I've got to help you in your business. So that's the thing is, what can you do to weather the storm in your business? All right. Now, there's going to be a bunch here that I'm going to give you, but I've got a few guidelines I want you to use to filter through some of these ideas. Okay. Number one, does something that I say is going to jump out at you, okay? And related to that is you want to think to yourself, or if you've ever thought to yourself once you hear some of these ideas like, oh gosh darn it, if only I would have done that thing, and we're going to call it XYZ for this presentation, if only I would have done that thing like I wanted to, I'd be in a better position right now. All right, so if something like that, you see that or you hear that, write it down, and then you may want to make a plan to work on it, all right? Now, of course, in this time, whatever you're doing, even if your business suffers a little bit, most will with what's going on, your authority can be increased depending upon what you do. So that way you can come out of this stronger whenever we do come out of this as a country, come out of this stronger than when we went into it. All right, so work towards increasing your authority. Now, you're watching this video, but what you can do is on the controls, you can watch it at 1.5x, 1.2x if you want to rewatch it to get the ideas to save yourself a little bit of time. All right. Here's a few general ideas for you. All right. You're going to be tempted to hide and go on the couch and watch Netflix or Disney subscription services or whatever. And that's fine, but just don't do binge watching and waste all day away from it. It's going to be tempting right now. So don't do that. All right. One of the things you can do is take advantage of the low interest rates that are going on. Refinance your house or any of your debt. There's lenders that are really willing to work with you right now. The interest rates are really, really low. They may even go a little bit lower. Now it may end up costing you a little bit in points and some fees and things like that. But from a cash flow perspective, it'll help you with having to avoid, say, another monthly payment, which could be, depending upon your situation, a little bit significant. All right. And then related to that, you want to communicate with lenders and your vendors. So people that might be lending you money, people that you're owing money to, people that you buy from, etc. You want to communicate with them and say, hey, here's what's going on, and see if they will work with you. Okay. Most people will. We're all in this together. We want to help each other out. Okay. Now, of course, proof may be required that you're suffering or, whatever. So don't just cry wolf in order to save a few bucks, okay? And then, of course, you want to potentially take advantage here of some of the sales that are going to be going on around you. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. Sales are going to be abundant in tools, both online and offline. So if you are able to take advantage of some of that, please do so. And of course, there'll be specials on your product and services that you can offer to others in order to set yourself up later on for more success. You can offer a discount, only so much money down to reserve a time slot for you, etc. So you can do a few specials. All right, so here's some more ideas. Here's some remote tools that you need to start using if you haven't already. I use this all the time. Zoom for virtual meetings with clients. There's a couple others out there, but this is the one that I use and I really like it. I don't have an affiliate link or anything at this moment. I just want to get this information out to you. So use Zoom. It works for one-on-ones. It works for one-on-minis. We've used it for up to a couple of dozen people sometimes. So it works great. And people with Zoom, they can call in as well. They don't have to be on a video call. They provide a number. And you can use Loom to record videos, which is what I'm doing now. You see that little red button in the left side? I'm using that to record videos, okay? And I use that for you guys. I use it for clients, for just to communicate with people and my team. Now they are having a special right now. You can go to their site and you can see that they have unlimited videos now through July 1st. Okay, but they're cutting the price of Loom in half, which is what I have. So instead of $10 a month, it's $5 a month. And I think if you do it on a yearly basis, then it's like $48. I've already told one person and they've already taken advantage of it. This is a great tool. There's a browser, a Chrome browser add-on. You click on it. It's just so quick and easy. Okay, and then if you're a teacher or a student, potentially even a nonprofit, you can even ask them and see what they would do for you, okay? Now, some of the things to do for your business. If you've got some time, you may or you may not, but if you have the time, here's some things that you should probably be doing anyway, especially this. You want to review and tweak or even create your vision, mission, and core values. Those are important for various reasons, and it's because your vision talks about the why you do. And so that's basically the end result of what do you want to see happen. Your vision, what do you see happening with your business? How are you helping other people in the world, right? Your mission is what you're doing right now to help people. Okay, and I'll tell you Pro Website Creator's vision later on. And the core values is how you do it. These are awesome to use. You want to have it because they provide boundaries and will help guide you to do what the right thing is. Based upon our mission and vision, this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this. I'll show you that in a sec. All right, so it's important to do that. Well, actually, I'll tell you it right now. I've got it later, but I'll just tell you it right now. Our vision is every entrepreneur freed to unleash their true potential to help transform the world. So you guys are ones that we want to help to transform the world, and it's not just providing web design and online services and things like that. It's helping you reach your potential. Okay, you want to write. You want to start writing. You can write blogs. That book. Is there a book that you've been wanting to write for a while? It could be a leadership book. It could be a book about your business. It could be a recipe book. Something that you've been wanting to write for a while. Now may be a great time to do that. You can write articles for other publications and other sites at the moment. You can even, I didn't put this in here, but you can even be interviewed on podcasts about your business. Okay. You can do videos. You can put them on YouTube. You can put it on your site, Vimeo, send to clients, etc. You can learn a new skill for your business. Say in the area of accounting, maybe increase your capability, increase what you do for sales and marketing. Learn a few things on it. You can start using email marketing. So the question is, where though do you find this information? Here's a couple of resources. We at Pro Website Creators, we use Skillshare. We have an account with them. And so we use that in our team. Anytime anybody wants to learn something, one of the things I'm going through right now for a prison ministry or jail ministry that I'm working in is pivot tables for Excel. You can use Udemy, or Udemy, however you pronounce that. You can search on YouTube for what you want to learn. All right. And of course, that new skill that you're using should be, directed towards your business. Come up with a new product or service. Think about your clients. Call your clients. Talk to them and see what is it that would be most valuable during this time. How can I help you? Okay. You can come up with a new email newsletter to give great information to some of your clients. That's something that you should be thinking about doing anyway. We send out a monthly, your monthly maintenance report that gives us an opportunity to help you in other ways, give you some good information. But really, overall, you want to think, how can I serve my clients during this time? Okay, think overall, how can you really serve your clients? Okay, excuse me. All right, had an alarm there. Let's go on. All right, examine your systems. That's another thing that you can do. And these are generally the 6 areas you want to examine. You want to look at your finance. You want to look at the sales. Keep sales and marketing separate. Sometimes you can put them together. Operations, team building, and your team members. What do you need to do with them? What are your systems behind that? Or your new product and service development. These are all different systems that you would have in your business. Examine them. See which ones you need to shore up, where you can get maybe the biggest bang for your buck. Okay. Now this one is look at your cash flow. Okay, so this is it's a download freebie that my business partner Larry Broughton and I had put together on 48 different ways to improve your personal and business cash flow. There are so many great things, like looking at your telephone bills, looking at your credit card rates. Here, let me flip through and find a couple here. Let's see. You can buy a thermal mug and use that for coffee instead of going to Starbucks. Empty the kitchen cabinets. You can use your freezer to do a few meals out of your freezer. If you're anything like me, our freezer is full of lots of food. Stop buying food and just empty it out. All right. Hopefully that will help. But contact me or send an email to help@ProWebsiteCreators or Dave at ProWebsiteCreators. Contact me and I'll get that to you. All right, you can look at LinkedIn. Okay, you start connecting with various people there. And then once you're there and you connect with people there, you can chat with them, or you can do video, you can do phone, with some of the tools that we just talked about. But one of the things that you can do if you want to do this towards your business is make sure you've got a handle on what your ideal client avatar is. That's the general representation of somebody who makes up the best client for you in your business. What is their income levels? What are they? What's their emotions? Why would they buy? What are they trying to do in their life? Where are they hanging out, etc. I've got some forms that you can use to fill that out if you want. You can think about a diversification strategy. What can you do totally online? All right, something that may be different than what your business is right now. You can create an information product related to that. You've got some skills, you've got an expertise in what you do. Why not create an information product and teach other people how to do it? All right. You can update your website with, brand new pictures, or you can update it with new text. You can move some things around. You can talk to me and we can work out something. Maybe you want to redesign it. Business books. You can read some business books, or if you want, I've got about a dozen, actually it's probably about 20 book summaries that I've done over the past years. So if there's something that you may be interested in, email me, or I can give them all to you. Or I can recommend one. You can try it and then go to the next one. So just let me know. Book summaries are great. I review these on a regular basis to keep them fresh in my mind. You can upgrade your computer systems, and especially you can do that via used hardware. Hardware today outpaces the software. You can have a used computer that's, a year or two or even 3 years old, depending upon what it is, that can do the job for you most of the time. The only exception is typically if you're going to do something with video. And I have a great connection to somebody who provides these for people. He did one for us, and it works great for my wife. All right, so Now that you may have one or two or three things, but whittle it down to one, that XYZ that we talked about, and then just go do it. Go do it. Start executing on it. The big momentum is really going to help you, stay into action mode. You don't want to be into reaction mode at this time. Be in action mode, okay? Now, here are a few final thoughts for you. So you want to maintain and improve your online presence with people working more and more from home, and this may be even a more permanent shift as time goes, as people realize that, hey, we can save office expenses, we can save commute expenses, we can save that time that we spend on the freeway getting to work. So you want to maintain and improve your online presence and your ability to communicate with people over the web. All right? It's not a time to cut back on that. You can talk with me. Schedule some time at schedulewithdave.com. Okay, do a 30-minute call. We don't need an hour. You can do an hour if you want, but just do a 30-minute call. That'll be good enough, and we can see how I can help you. So again, here's our vision. This is why we're doing this. Is every entrepreneur free to unleash their true potential to help transform the world? See, I know it well enough that I was able to say it before too. So this is why we're doing it. We want to help you guys. We want you to be successful. We want to invest in you. So just let us help and reach out to us. We've got a lot of resources. I'm a John Maxwell certified coach, and with Larry Broughton, my great business partner, we've coached hundreds. He's coached thousands, but together we've coached hundreds of people. Just this last weekend, we coached in different sessions dozens. It probably was around 40 or 50 people, or even more than that we coached. Okay, we can help get you over the hump and maybe help you figure out what's a really good action plan. So just let me know that. And final words is take advantage of this time. Like I said, be in action mode. Don't be in reaction mode. Take advantage. You can come out of this stronger. At any time, you can be stronger than what you were going into this. Just take advantage of any opportunity that comes along. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys have heard of Intel. Well, they make the chips that goes in PCs, most of them. They're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. And I remember going to a conference many years ago, and they said when a recession comes, they invest in the recession. They invest so they can get the best and brightest people and research into the best and brightest things, so that when the recession is over, when they come out of it, they are poised and positioned to be a better and stronger company even at that point. So take advantage of this time and let me know how I can help you. All right, take care, you guys. Have a great rest of the day.